Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are talking healthy hair. Now guys, before I go on, let's just take a moment. Let's just pause, take a moment to appreciate the thumbnail on this video. Just appreciate the thumbnail on this video. I mean, it's good, right? I mean guys, like I told you all, I want to try and do things a little differently here on the channel for the new year, and the idea just came to me since I was going to be giving these tips to make it kind of like a magazine interview kind of vibes. And because of the magazine interview kind of feel that I had going on in my head, I said, why not make the thumbnail look like the cover of a magazine? So it just came to me, and guys, believe it or not, I went on this huge photo shoot before this video and took so many photos that I could use from so many different angles, so that I could select one that I could use for the thumbnail for this video. So I'm really hoping that you will like it, you appreciate it. So let me know in the comment section what you thought about today's thumbnail, so that I can continue to, be a little more creative with those thumbnails. Now guys, like I said to you all when I was recording the video for my first hair tutorial for the year, my hair had gotten so much longer and fuller. I tried to stretch it so you all could see some of the length. It's right here, gosh. It's right here on my breast. So that's basically the length of it right now when it's not fully stretched. So I'm trying as much as possible to bring it as low as I can so you all can see. So, but this is basically my hair. And guys, while I was editing that video, I looked at my hair and I'm like, gosh, my hair has really grown. Sometimes your hair grows, it grows, but you don't really see it until you look at pictures or you look at recordings and you go back on recordings that you have had or pictures that you have had, and that's when you realize, wow, the growth is amazing. So I was hair editing that video for you guys with that hair tutorial, and I was in shock. And I'm like, damn girl, your hair has grown and it's beautiful. And I'm like, yay for me. But then the questions started coming up that, am I going to share my tips? Am I going to share my secrets of how I grew my hair? How is my hair so healthy? How does it look so beautiful? And then I kept saying to myself, what am I going to say? What am I going to tell you all are the secrets to growing my hair? And then I thought, you know what? You can do this, because there are a few things that I have been doing that got my hair to this particular length and to have it all healthy and beautiful and shiny the way it is. And I am going to share this with you all today. I think it's about 7 or 8 of them. We will put the little numbers while we're going so we can keep track, but let's get into it. I would have to say that my number one thing is moisture. Moisture, moisture, moisture. I mean, oftentimes we really overlook the importance of moisturizing our natural hair, or we sometimes tend to not necessarily moisturize our hair properly. Now, moisturizing your hair is more than just putting a butter or putting a cream or putting a moisturizer. Moisturizing your hair takes time. Now, if you all go back to my moisturizing video that I already have, my moisture routine, like I have said before, starts on my wash day. It starts on my wash day when I seal in the water from the wash day with my oil mix that I normally use. And that's where my moisture routine begins. Now, when I do my moisture routine during the week, I always use a leave-in conditioner. But when I use that leave-in conditioner, I also use my spray bottle before applying my leave-in conditioner. Because guys, let's face it, water is the best thing that we can use to moisturize our hair. The secret and the key thing that we have to remember in moisturizing our hair, however, is locking in that moisture. So that is where the butters or the grease or certain oils come in when it comes to moisturizing our hair. So we have to always ensure that we have a liquid. That is where the LCO or the LOC and all these methods come in, it is actually important to moisturize in our hair. I normally start with water as my base. A lot of times I use maybe like a moringa infused water or aloe vera water, and sometimes I put a little oil in there depending on how my hair is at the time, but I always start with water. So it starts on my wash day, but during the week I ensure that I moisturize my hair. And when I do moisturize my hair and I do a full moisturizing routine, I normally go up to 4, 5, sometimes even 6 days without having to necessarily moisturize my hair any further. So guys, I can't stress it enough. Moisture is very important for the growth of our natural hair. And that leads me to tip number 2, length retention. How do we retain the length that we have gained? Now, science shows us that our hair grows at least half an inch every month. Now, the trick is keeping that length when it grows every month so that we can see the length on our hair. Like I have said before, one of my main tips in length retention is keeping your hair stretched. Keeping your hair stretched has got to be one of the best and ultimate best ways, guys, in retaining the length that you have gotten on your hair. Why? Because keeping your hair stretched ensures that there are no tangles, it ensures that there are no knots, and it ensures that detangling makes it way easier when you actually do your wash days. And what is the result of that? Less breakage, less shedding. Therefore, that means you keep the length that you had gotten for that particular month, so that going into the few months, you then realize and you see the growth that you have had over a period of time once that length is retained. So guys, I can't stress enough the importance of keeping your hair stretched. This is what I think has helped my hair grow, especially in the past few months, retaining my length, because I have come to the point where I realize that styling is important. Yes, I love combing my hair, I love styling my hair, as you all have already seen on my channel. But whenever I style my hair, if it's not a style that I am going to wear for a few days, I take it off at night and I put my hair into some braids. I put my hair into braids on nights where I need to moisturize, I moisturize it. If I need to mist it a little with some aloe vera water, then I do that. Other than that, I just put my hair into some braids, put on my satin scarf, and I head to bed. I always ensure that I keep my hair stretched, guys, because it has cut down my wash day time by a significant amount. I tell you, I go into the shower right now and wash my hair in half an hour. Half an hour. Well, that's on days when I don't do my full overnight routine. I will share that with you all in a later video. But once I do a quick wash, it takes me half an hour because the detangling time has been cut down by, sis, let me tell you, it's awesome when you can go into the shower and not be afraid to wet your hair, because you know the comb will just slide through it and it's not gonna get stuck in there because you have to go through all this detangling process. It's awesome. Keeping your hair stretched really makes a difference in retaining your length. While we're on the topic of keeping our hair stretched and also retaining our length in the shower when we're doing our wash day, pre-poos and deep conditions are necessary and important for the health of your hair. I will share with you all my complete full wash routine, because that wash routine takes me 2 days to accomplish because I start overnight, because I do a pre-poo overnight. So I will definitely share that with you all. When I am doing my next wash, I will be sure to record that before you so you all can see how I do my entire wash routine. But guys, I can't stress enough how important it is to pre-poo your hair and to deep condition your hair. Pre-pooing is a step that you can skip. You don't necessarily have to do it, but I have found that it makes wash days so much easier because it helps with the detangling, especially with the products that you use. It helps with the detangling and it helps keep your hair smooth, so when you're doing your actual wash, you don't have to go through so long of a detangling process. So pre-pooing and deep condition is really important. Plus, it brings back that health into your hair that you may have lost during styling, or it takes away some of the strain that you may have encountered during styling, depending on the styles that you wear. So yes, I can't stress enough how important that is. Plus, healthy scalp means healthy hair. So when we deep condition, we pre-poo, we take care of our scalp. we take care of our hair as well. And I can't stress enough how important scalp massages are, especially when you're washing, to ensure that all the dirt is gone. The cleaner your scalp, the healthier your scalp, the better your hair will grow. And massaging your scalp regularly with oils, that's an extra tip right there. Use oils to massage your scalp. That helps a lot with the hair growth as well. And shameless plug, my oil of choice for massaging my scalp is none other than the MN Essentials Hair Growth Oil. Let me tell you all, this baby has worked wonders in growing out my hair. I mean, it's my product and clearly it's working for me, and it has worked for so many others who have bought the product, and I feel so honored and so blessed that I was able to share that product with you all, that you all can enjoy, because I have gotten so many good reviews on the product so far. It's been just a year and it is awesome. I have gotten a request to do a separate video speaking about my products, so I will do that video as a separate video. So let's go on with those tips. Now guys, the next tip would have to be give your hair a break. I suffer from hand in hair syndrome terribly. I love my hand in my hair. I love playing with my hair. I love styling my hair. I just love being in my hair. But guys, one of the things that I learned, especially while I was on my sick leave, is that giving your hair a break helps it to breathe, helps it to grow, and helps it to just do what it wants. I mean, I went a few weeks without passing a comb in my hair. Let me tell you, I was on sick leave for about a month, and for the first week I put my hair in braids or put it in twists because I figured, I still have to do that. And after that week I decided, you know what, I'm home, I'm really not going anywhere, so there's no need to do anything to my hair. And I kept ignoring my hair. I kept ignoring it. I kept not passing a comb, not braiding it or twisting it, going to bed with it just out in its own little business. I started back work and I was caught with the dilemma of how am I going to deal with this hair. And for the first couple of days, maybe even the first week when I went back to work, I just kept brushing my hair up into a bun, putting some jumbo twist in the ends and just putting it up with a rubber band, kind of similar to this hairstyle that's gonna pop up right now. And I just let it be. But then I got to the point where I really needed to wash it. And when I did that wash, I did lose some of the hair, because naturally you're gonna have that natural shedding that comes with your hair. And that is when I started realizing that my hair had gotten longer. But I did not confirm it until I did that tutorial for you all last week. And then I realized, you know what? Ignoring the hair and leaving it alone really makes a difference for the growth. So I have started really just, putting in styles that I don't have to manipulate my hair so much. Or even if I put in a protective style, or if I put in a bun or something, I don't put it too tightly that it tugs onto my edges, because I mean, my edges are pretty full right now and mama don't want to lose those awesome edges, right? So I would not put my hair up too tightly. So I would put protective styles, and that is another important thing, side tip. But you want to ensure that when you do put a protective style, it's protecting your hair. So leaving your hair alone is a very good tip for growing your hair and having it healthy. You just have to ensure that you do your scalp massages in between. You ensure that if you do some twists, that you put the twist, or if you have to go to work, you ensure that you keep it neat and tidy. I don't bother with the neat and tidy when my hair is in twists, or I have it in braids that I have gone with overnight. I just throw on a hairband, put it back into a bun, and I head to work. Pretty doesn't always work for me when I need my hair to be healthy. So I sometimes sacrifice that look good natural hairstyle when I need my hair to be tucked away in a protective style, because at the end of the day, it makes better for the long-term health of my hair rather than a short-term look good style that may not necessarily be good for my hair. Yeah, so giving your hair a break, putting protective styles is another good way for growing healthy hair. Now the next tip is know your hair and love your hair. Now guys, I can be here giving you all these tips, but always remember, what works for me may not necessarily work for you. Always know your hair and love your hair. You know, I've heard a few people say that their hair is so hard, their hair is so tough, or my hair is so beautiful so it makes it easy for me to handle. No, hair is beautiful no matter what texture it is, and once you know your hair and what suits your hair, it makes it so much easier to manage and so much easier to maintain. Hair grows, don't be fooled, our hair grows. But once we love our hair, we do what is right by our hair, we know what it needs, then it can flourish and be how we want it to be. It's just like a plant. If we have a rose plant at home and we don't give it water and the necessary nutrients that it wants, it will wilt and die. But if we give it the nutrients that we know it wants and what it needs in order to grow, then it will flourish and it will grow. The same applies to our hair. Once we know our hair, we love our hair, we know what it needs, we feed it what it needs, and it will flourish. And shameless plug number 2, this hair, our fantastic hair butter, my hair loves that thing, like loves. That's all I ever use when I do my moisturizing. Right now I am using the Cantu leave-in conditioner along with the hair butter, and guys, let me tell you, that was literally a match made in heaven. That's all I have been using in my hair for the past 2 years or so, and clearly it has been working, so I have stuck with it. So just know your hair, know what it likes, know what it loves, get what it loves, and stick to it. If you all notice, I don't really use so many products here on the channel, and that's because I don't want to get so stuck into this hair blogger phase or this hair blogger category that I start using so many products just because I feel like I have to, because at the end of the day I don't want too many things damaging my hair. As you all would have already realized, I don't use gels. I stopped using gels sometime in 2018, and I think that too has contributed to the health of my hair, because while I was using the gels, my hair was drying out much more. And I thought it was okay, normal, the hair dries out once the moisture kind of evaporates and stuff, but since I stopped using the gel, I have not had that issue. My hair has not felt as brittle and as dry as it used to before when I was using the gels, because we always have that thing that our hair needs to be sleek, or if we put our hair up into a bun, it has to be sleek, our edges need to be laid, and that's not good, sis. That's not good. And I had to learn the hard way that my hair feels so much better without the gels than when I was putting in the gel for these sleek hairstyles. And I put in a bun right now and I use absolutely no gels. My hair is just moisturized. Or what I would do sometimes is I brush, and when I brush, if I want to slick it down a little bit, I put a little bit of water onto the brush it up, and then use my butter, put along the edges, brush it up. The strand is in my eye. Just brush it up with the water and the butter applied, and you will be shocked how sleek that hair stays, sis. It stays for the entire day, no gel. And I even got those sleek little edges, and I even tame them a little bit, and sometimes I even do a little design. So love your hair, know your hair, and it will flourish. Now guys, my final tip for you all has got to be happy life, happy hair. It may sound a little cheesy, a little corny, but I have found that the happier I am, the healthier my hair is. So I don't stress, I don't worry, and I have found that prayer has helped. Like I told you all in one of my previous videos, last year was such a beautiful year for me with my spiritual growth, and you all would be amazed the awesome power and the awesome beautiful effects that prayer has on the human body. And I think that had part to play with my hair being the way that it is now, because I have been happier. That's all I can say. I mean, I was happy before, but you know, when you truly understand happiness in the Lord, it kind of just takes you to a whole different level and everything just falls into place. And even when you least expect it, your hair just kind of flourishes just naturally on its own. So you do all these little things, yes, but everything just falls into place once you're happy, you're stress-free, because stress puts strain on your hair. That means it forces it to drop, because I don't know, it just does this whole little thing. When you stress, your body responds and reacts to different emotions in different ways. So I guess the happier you are, the more healthy your body will be, so naturally the more healthy your hair will be. So guys, this is it. I'm seeing that the light on this recording has just changed. I'm hoping it's just the screen and it doesn't really change the lighting too much. But guys, this was it for my tips on how I grow my healthy hair. And yeah, I think that's it. If you have any other questions apart from what I touched on, if you have any other questions that were not answered in this video, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below, and I will be sure to answer those for you. If there is need for you to have me do a separate video touching specifically on any of the tips so that I can expand on them, just let me know in the comment section below and I will be sure to record that for you. Now this video has gone way longer than I wanted it to, so I am going out and I will see you in the next one. Bye!